Hello, my name is Caleb Molinari. I'm a biology major, third year here at FSU, and I hope one day to be a research scientist or something in that field, in that regards.
Audio Jungle.
You know, I think it's a bit unethical to have a child without their consent, but you know, it is something that we have to do in the world. So I support it at like a baseline level, like maybe one child. But any more than that, and it's a bit questionable for me. Oh man, you know, I think I like this couch here the best, and that one there is a lot going for it. But the compactness of this couch, it gives you your whole experience in a single location. Whereas if you go there, you have to pick left, right, middle. Yeah, I'll stay with the small one. Well, I usually wouldn't say this to anybody, but there's something that I don't like to show off in the third drawer of my nightstand.
What is that?
Do I have to say it? Tonight, I have prepared for you guys a coconut mushroom curry over a bed of rice served with steamed vegetables. I expect a pretty high grade on this one compared to my previous week. I would be disappointed with anything less than a B, I think, as my total rating. And the thing that's going to carry me there up to the B is my supreme plating, along with my excellent balance of season and spice.
All right.
So for taste, I gave it a solid 8 out of 10. I thought it was really good. I did think there was too much garlic though at times. Like I feel like at the beginning I got like a really big mouthful of garlic, and while I'm a really big fan of garlic, it was a little too much. Also, I didn't like the texture of the spinach. I thought it was a little bit too fresh still for my liking.
Yeah, so for taste, my taste buds were a little pleasantly enthused. I rated it an 8 out of 10. It's definitely on the higher side of what we've seen so far. It's just, yeah, I'm with Jade on this one. I think there was a little bit too much salt. When you have salt and garlic together, if you add too much, it just goes, there's a sweet spot that you want to hit. I think this just kind of went right past it. But otherwise, all the flavors were really good. I like the taste of the mushroom curry. Yeah, but it was just a little over seasoned, I think.
Actually, it's gonna be a perfect 8 out of 10 sweep across the board. I also gave it an 8 out of 10 for taste. I think I don't entirely agree with Hungry Man on this one in terms of over seasoned, over salted. I think the rice kind of helped balance that out when it was served with it. Where I lost a few points of taste is just under-seasoned vegetables that went with it, the broccoli and carrot.
There's nothing under seasoned as a whole.
I especially liked in the curry the little pieces of tomatoes. I thought those were really refreshing whenever I had a bite with one of them in it. Jade, on to presentation.
Like I said before. For presentation, I gave it a 10 out of 10. I thought it was impressive. I liked the way it looked, and it was interactive, which I personally enjoyed. The bowl looked pretty. You put the sliced garlic and the cilantro on top, and yeah, I like the veggies around the rice. I enjoyed the presentation of it. 10 out of 10 for me.
So, while I did enjoy the presentation as well, I'm going to also lean with an 8 on this. I was going back and forth between 7, 8, 9. Ultimately landed on 8. And the real thing that I kind of just, kind of throws me off here is just something about the plate itself. I look at it and I see like a plateau of rice surrounded by some vegetables. And I know other plates look nicer than others, but my vegetables were kind of just there. Like it didn't feel like there was much direction as to how that plating was. But on the other hand, I really did like how the soup was. It had garlic chips on the top, and had just some little embellishments that I thought made it look really good. It's just, together, the big picture just wasn't as great as what it could be, I think, and that's why I didn't give it a 9 or a 10.
Yeah, I think Hungry hit the nail on the head on this one. I also gave it 8 out of 10. If it was just grading off the soup for this one, then we'd be sitting at a perfect 10 out of 10. I thought the garlic chips and the little bits of green at the top, soup curry looked good. Plate, again, those vegetables. I didn't like the cut on the carrots very much. Everything's just kind of bland there.
It looked like store-bought carrots.
I might have been generous giving an 8 out of 10, but I think it's fair.
Creativity wise, I gave it an 8 out of 10. I thought it was pretty creative. I commend Caleb on the fact that he had a recipe at a restaurant and he was like, I really love this and I'm gonna serve it and make it vegan. And I thought it worked really well for him. The reason I didn't give him a perfect 10 out of 10 because I feel like there's room for innovation in that, and like if you're gonna be creative, I feel like creativity along with the effort and like emulating a restaurant dish, which can be hard sometimes, is being innovative with it would have given it a 10 out of 10 for me. But yeah.
Yeah, so I agree with you, Jade. Creativity is 8 out of 10 for me. I mean, I was 8 out of 10 across the board. I think it was a great dish. I just feel like there are parts with that just really could have been elevated, given just a little bit more effort, and I just didn't see that. One thing I do like was the ambiance, with smooth jazz playing in the background that you and your viewers are probably listening to right now and wondering, is this going to be copyright taken down? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I did think it was great with the garlic chips. I've never in my life eaten garlic in a chipped way, in a form of chipness. But it's just like, I don't know, it felt like it was kind of missing that extra creativity, But it was good enough, so that's why I gave it an 8. I felt it was still above average.
Creativity for me, also 8 out of 10. I had an 8 out of 10 across the board, but then I scratched that out, changed my mind, gave it a 6 out of 10. Because I remembered Caleb made curry last month. I've seen him make curry before. He makes curry when we cook for each other in non-vegan weeks. It's not something extraordinary for him. Yeah, the rice is on its separate side, but outside of like the sort of untraditional way of serving it, not much that I'm looking through. The vegetables were just regularly steamed. Again, under season. I guess the vegetables are kind of hurting across the board on my scores, but yeah, that's where it was.
How'd it go tonight out there?
I think it went pretty well. I was hoping for a little bit better, but you know, at the end of the day, I had some successes, made a couple mistakes, and I learned from it. So it's about as much as I can ask for.
Yeah. So you ended up with the highest score of the week so far now. Do you see yourself going up?
I definitely see myself going up in the future, but if it'll be high enough, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think you brought up the fact that your next dish is going to be pretty experimental. Can you give us, the viewers, a little bit more info about that?
Well, I believe almost none of the techniques I'm going to be using have been things I've done before. Maybe
Wow.
besides for basic chopping and slicing.
Okay.
So if you know some of the things I make, then you know what not to look for.
Wow. All right, now going back to tonight, what's one thing you wish you did differently?
I wish I planned out the spices in the curry a little bit better, because when I got to actually mixing the spices, I just went with a basic blend. I feel like I could have customized that better. And also when I arranged the vegetables on the plate, I did notice that some of them were not as well organized as the others, but I just went with it instead of fixing it. So I definitely wish that I fixed that.
All right, cool. So just one last question here. Do you have anything to say to the viewers that have been watching up to this point?
Well, viewers, I hope you have somebody in mind for who you want to win this, and whoever it is, I hope you just hold on to them, no matter what, till the end of the week.
All right. Well, you want to give the viewers a little farewell?
Well, viewers, stay hungry.